just buddies. In any case, Justin starting 10th in the 92R.
This video production is sponsored in part by RD Sales and Service. We service what others sell. For all mechanical repairs, trust our professionals. RD Sales and Service is a proud sponsor of the number 17 Super Truck and Sprint Car.
Years ago. Inside row 8, it's Kenneth Unruh in the 18. To Kenneth's outside, it's Wayne Emery in the 5X. Inside row 9, the 93 is Keelan Cron. Outside of Keelan is Murray Cozy. And on the back, it is the 28 of Tony Buchert. That is your Midwest Modified main event lineup.
Hey, Pat, guess who won the 50-50 draw tonight?
No, I don't know.
Your old friend Betty Smith.
Ah, good for Betty.
Yeah, how about that?
All right, congratulations. Yeah, I haven't seen Betty since it was warm out.
Well, I'll tell you, Betty, of course, ran the concession area here for about 30 years. Pat, you and I have been through a fair number of those cheeseburgers, and they're delicious.
Yes, one of us more than the other, but...
don't talk to me like that. Come on. I'm on a diet.
Well, congratulations to Betty Smith. Isn't that something? I think I'll go sit beside her, see if I can get her to buy me something.
Who says you can't make any money out here, huh? All right, getting ready to go now in the Midwest Modified Division. A great field of cars. In fact, we have 19 cars on the racetrack here for this feature event. Quick update once again on the Blue Bombers game. Third quarter almost over. Winnipeg 27, Edmonton 14. Cole Hogland, your pole sitter. Green flag is out. Here we go. Hogland first to the first corner, but the car's charging around turn number 2, but Hogland powers off the bottom, and he is your leader. Look at Ryan Cousins in the 36 out of Darlingford, moving his car up to the third spot. That is the Miller Racing Engines 36 in third. Side by side in turn number 2. What a race we have down the back straightaway. New leader, the Christie Motors 72F of Kevin Forrest. Kevin Forrest looking awful strong here in the 72F. Midwest Modifieds on the racetrack. Our second feature of the night here of 6. The Gendron Christie Motors 72F leaving his competitors in the dust here in your Midwest Modified feature. Second spot is the 10C of Cole Hogland. That is the 36 out of Darlingford, Manitoba. That is Ryan Cousins at the wheel. He's in the Miller Racing Engines 36 at his third. James Wall in the Janssen 24 is fourth. David Delane rounding out the top 5. Yellow flag is on the racetrack with 9 showing on the Pepsi board here in your Midwest Modified feature for Odessa Auto Auctions and Castrol. So we will line the cars back up. We will go back to 10 laps remaining. We do go back a lap. Christie Motors 72F looking good so far. That is Kevin Forrest in the lead. Cole Hogland in second. Ryan Cousins in the third spot. Well, with more than 100 years of experiencing satisfying our customers' needs, we remain committed to providing the most technically advanced lubricants and services. Find out about our products at Castrol.ca. Castrol, a proud sponsor of this weekend's racing here at Red River Co-op Speedway. All right, a car in the infield area of the racetrack. A Red River Co-op Speedway pace truck going over to the entrance gate to let somebody out. Can't have that vehicle there, of course, under race conditions. That is an unsafe condition, of course. So, want to remind you the concession area remains open if you need a hot chocolate or a hot coffee. 5 down here in the Midwest Modified Division, 10 to go on the Pepsi board. Looking over your 2013 Midwest Modified points at Red River Co-op Speedway. Well, it's been a competitive division all year long. They normally race on Monday nights. Your points leader, the 4H Grant Hall. Second is the 88 of Paul Viert. Third is the 24 of James Wall. Well, Grant Hall, of course, showing as your points leader. Now, I do not see him, of course, on the lineup here tonight. Wonder if he is elected to go to the Stock Car Stampede. And if he has done that, he has just given up his points championship here at Red River Co-op Speedway for 2013. Paul Viert, of course, second, 19 points back of Grant Hall. Will make up lots of points this weekend with Grant Hall missing in action. So your leader at the restart will be the 72F of Kevin Forrest. He is driving the Christie Motors 72F. And we should be good to go next time around. Yellow lights are out on the speedway. And we are getting set to go back to racing here in the Midwest Modified Division for Odessa Auto Auctions and Castrol Lubricants. Delaware style restart. The leader is out on the front row by himself. Then in row 2, the second place driver can choose the inside. And the third place driver chooses the outside. All right, we are racing in the Midwest Modified Division. Once again, Cole Hoagland to the inside of the racetrack with a 72F of Kevin Forrest. Too strong as he heads down the back straightaway. Kevin Forrest, awful strong here. Seven laps remaining for your leader, the 72F of Kevin Forrest. Five to go. Now 4. Your leader is the 72 of Kevin Forrest. Kevin Forrest in the Christie Motors 72F. Yellow flag is out. All right, well, earlier we told you Grant Hall might have been at the Stock Car Stampede. Well, that is not the case. Derek Pollock just wandered up on here and told me that Grant Hall had to go to the hospital emergency department on Tuesday. He had appendicitis, so he just got released today. Grant Hall unable to race today, unfortunately. He has a 19-point lead, so obviously a real tough break on Tuesday. Unable to make the race today, so Paul Veert has a great chance to win the streets, or rather the Midwest Modified Points Championship in the absence of Grant Hall. Well, your leader out of the Langdon area is the 72F of Kevin Forrest. He has got that car hooked up incredibly. Cole Hogland, who started on the pole in the 10C, is second. Ryan Cousins out of Darlingford, Manitoba, doing a great job in the Miller Racing Engines 36. He is third. Then it's Winkler's James Wall in the Janssen number 24, fourth. And the guy we're talking about that is currently second in points, Paul Veert in the Veert Landscaping 88. 19 points down to the absent Grant Hall. Well, now he will likely pass Grant Hall tonight if he finishes where he does, and Paul Veert will be your new points leader for 2013 going into the last event of the weekend and the year here at Red River Co-op Speedway. Once again, we would like to thank Odessa Auto Auctions and Castrol for all of their help here tonight at Red River Co-op Speedway. Castrol products are tested and proven at the very limits of endurance. Many of our lubricants that started out as competition grades have become available to the everyday motorists, allowing millions of people worldwide to share in the benefits of race-proven technology. Look for us at castrol.ca. One to green here with 4 to go in the Midwest Modified Division. Laps down. 4 to go here in the Midwest Modifieds. Kevin Forrest, who started fourth, is your current leader. Cole Hogland second. Third is Ryan Cousins. Fourth, James Wallen. Fifth is Paul Veert. Getting ready to go back to racing here, single file style. They must stay single file until they reach that orange cone in the middle of the front straightaway, and they must pass the cone on the outside, not the inside. Heads up in turn number 1 and 2. Cars all over the place, but out of there comes your leader, the 72F of Kevin Forrest. He looks razor sharp here tonight. Cole Hogland taking a run at him, but, well, that 72F car just coming off the corner. Very, very good each and every time. Next time around, your leader, the 72F, Kevin Forrest, will take the white flag indicating 1 to go. Checkered flag is out, your winner, the 72F, Kevin Forrest, with a great job at the Christie Motors. Car number 72F. Second is going to go to Hogland. And third unofficially, Ryan Cousins in the Miller Racing Engines number 36. Well, no doubt about it. Kevin Forrest started 4th outside of row number 2 and drove a great race. That car was razor sharp and ultra smooth throughout. And that is the way you get to the front in the Midwest Modified division. Of course, less horsepower than their A-Mod counterparts, but you still got to get them set up and tuned up right. And to that end, well, Kevin Forrest did a great job.
Good field of Midwest Modifieds on hand tonight. And Kevin Forrest getting the job done from the fourth starting spot. Getting to the checkers ahead of pole sitter Cole Hogland, who has been really tough to beat this summer with this 302 cubic inch Ford power on board. And down in the pit area early tonight, I ran into an old buddy of mine, a modified racer from way back. Well, not that far back, but Richard Gendron. And Richard is here with Kevin Forrest. They come up from their similar ends of the world there around Langdon. I hadn't seen Richard in a long time, but it was nice to see Richard and met one of his sons tonight. And yeah, just caught up a little bit. It was kind of nice, actually. First time up here in years, he said. It's kind of nice to have him. And they'll be happy going home with the win tonight. They're going home tonight. And I would think Kevin Forrest will be back tomorrow, as good as he looked here this evening. Pace truck is on the back straightaway. Yeah, that's the Hemi Quad Cab from Winnipeg Dodge, the Prairie's #1 Dodge dealer at the Point West Auto Park. The best selection of Dodge trucks in the province. Check it out, Winnipeg Dodge, Point West Auto Park. Well, Kevin was a lot faster racing than he is on the pace lap. He's enjoying that slow cruise around to the winner's circle. And you see on that top of that, over that right rear wheel, Gendron. Well, Richard Gendron and his son, one of the sponsors on that 17 car, or 72 car, I'm sorry. They did a real nice job tonight getting the job done, beating Hogland in his Ford, and that's not easy to do, particularly when you start behind him. So once again, when he gets out of the car, we'd like to call on you for a big round of applause to let him know we appreciate the great job he did, and for you folks to warm yourselves up just a little bit. As he unbuckles and gets ready to climb out, I don't see a photographer down on the front straightaway tonight. Hey, how about a big hand for your winner, everybody? Kevin Forrest in the 72. Darren?
Thanks very much, Pat. Kevin Forrest of the Christie Motors Forrest Flying Service 72F with a great run here. That car ultra slick, ultra smooth around the racetrack throughout in the Midwest Modified Division, and that is how you win here. Kevin, if you just jump up here for a sec, grab a quick interview with you, the driver out of the Langdon, North Dakota area. I haven't seen you in 2013 up here, obviously your first visit.
Yeah, it's been my first visit since '97.
Wow, something else. What did you think of the facility?
Awesome. I loved it. I raced a super stock here in '97, and I retired till last year again.
Well, you sure shook the rust off pretty quick. Where else do you race?
Devil's Lake and Ada, wherever I have time.
Anybody you'd like to thank?
My dad, my guys with me, Dave Roy, my wife, for letting me be a kid again.
All right, your winner, Kevin Forrest, ladies and gentlemen, in the Midwest Mods. Pat?
All right, congratulations to Kevin Forrest and his crew. Thank you, Darren. Well, we go now to the truck lineup. Here's how they start. Starting on the pole, driving the Nick and Nate's #5, it's Glenn Manning. Starting outside of him, one of the only two drivers to knock off Jamie Vernaus this year in a feature race. The Diamond